Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Rad and welcome to my top 10 favorite video game franchises of all time. There's so many video game series that I have played in the last 25 years or so that choosing my top 10 was a really hard task. I had to answer several questions like, do I prefer retro games or modern games? Or what video game genres are more appealing to me? In the end, I was able to make the top 10 list and then some. But remember that this is just my personal list, so feel free to leave your personal ranking in the comment section below. So let's jump right into it. Number 10. Super Mario. This legendary franchise had to be in this list, starting in the NES with Super Mario Bros. To the most recent entry, Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch. This series is one of the most consistent, delivering great games. I have a lot of memories from playing Super Mario World in Super Nintendo and Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii, for example, and I still go back to those games from time to time. There's a reason why Super Mario is the best-selling video game franchise of all time. Number 9. Uncharted. When you think about the action-adventure genre in modern video games, you have to talk about Uncharted and the many fascinating tales of Nathan Drake. The sense of adventure on those games is fantastic. One day you're looking for a treasure in the mythical city of Shambhala, and the next one you're exploring El Dorado following the trace of Sir Francis Drake. The plot, the characters, the action, and the music are insane, which make the Uncharted franchise one of my favorites. Number 8. Pokémon. I have so much nostalgia for the Pokémon games and many fun memories of playing Pokémon Red, Blue and Yellow over 20 years ago. That feeling of trying to collect every single one of them is so addictive, and the fact that you could battle your friends to see who's the best trainer is so much fun. Once you become a fan of the Pokémon series, there's no way back. You will keep playing every single new generation just to see what kind of adventure you will have this time around. Number 7. God of War. If Uncharted was all about adventure, then God of War is all about action. God of War is a hack and slash series of games with a very fast-paced and satisfying combat in which you control Kratos, one of the best anti-heroes in the gaming industry. His quest for revenge is captivating and it gets better and better in every game. Experiencing Kratos' story in the Greek mythology was fantastic, but then having Kratos in the Norse mythology as well was even better. I'm a huge fan of the God of War franchise and I cannot wait for the next game in the series. Number 6. Mario Kart. Who doesn't love Mario Kart? This Nintendo racing franchise is extremely popular and it is a great way to spend quality time with your family and friends. This series of games are so much fun and so straightforward to learn that it is ideal for getting anyone into video games. Being able to select so many characters from the Nintendo universe to compete against each other is always so magical. For those reasons and many more, Mario Kart has to be on this list. Number 5. Final Fantasy. Of all the role-playing series to emerge from Japan, Final Fantasy is the most popular without a doubt. This series has evolved a lot throughout the years to the point that it is difficult to compare a game like Final Fantasy XV with, for example, a game like Final Fantasy VI in the Super Nintendo, and the fact that the series changes so much is a turn off for some people. Not for me though. In my case, it means that if you don't like one Final Fantasy game, stick around because the next game will probably turn out to be a lot more to your liking. I love Final Fantasy, and it is definitely one of my favorite JRPG franchises of all time. Number 4. Kingdom Hearts. The Kingdom Hearts series has a special place in my heart since I first played the original Kingdom Hearts back in 2002. When I discovered the epicness of the Final Fantasy universe, combined with the charm of the Disney universe, I was sold. Exploring the Disney worlds and following their plot is so much fun. The combat in this action RPG series is flawless, and the soundtrack is phenomenal. There's a reason why Kingdom Hearts is one of the most popular franchises nowadays, and it is definitely one of my favorites. Number 3. Dragon Quest. The Dragon Quest franchise is the complete opposite to the Final Fantasy series in the sense that it hasn't changed too much in the last 30 years. It is amazing to me how a game so graphically updated like Dragon Quest XI still feels gameplay-wise like a game in the early 90s, and that is something I truly like about this franchise of JRPGs. All the games in the series are very all-around, they have a very good story, good characters, good gameplay mechanics, and a great soundtrack. The Dragon Quest franchise was an easy choice for me and it had to be on this list. Number 2. The Legend of Zelda. If I were to describe The Legend of Zelda in 3 words, it would be immersion, simplicity, and fun. No other video game series creates such a welcoming but dangerous world like Hyrule. It is such a beautiful place that any gamer will not mind spending the rest of their days there. The games create simple beginnings, simple conflict, and simple resolution, and the combination of incredible dungeons, innovative combat, quirky characters, and humor make The Legend of Zelda games so much fun. This legendary franchise is one that, in my opinion, every gamer should experience at some point. Before I reveal my number 1 spot, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Souls. The Souls franchise is a very unique one, featuring challenging gameplay, amazing combat, and great level design. I love this series mostly because every step forward in each game feels like a victory, and every step back feels like a lesson learned. Each game tests your patience, and every time you're entering into a new area, you feel the tension in the air, wondering what you will find next. But what I like the most is that it forces you to become a better player. Sometimes you're rewarded for being aggressive, but other times the games require a defensive style. The boss battles are a joy to play, and they have you at the edge of your seat most of the time. One day you will be playing as a knight, and the other you might be playing as a wizard or a cleric. You can play these games with so many different styles that the amount of replay value in them is insane. For all these reasons, the Souls franchise takes the top spot on this list. And there you have it, my top 10 favorite video game franchises of all time. I hope you enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave your personal ranking in the comment section below. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. That's all for today. Until next time.